Oh, that's much better. Just wanted to be stubborn. I like being stubborn, you know me. But new screen case, updated look, but not really. We'll work on this image. Kind of like it, kind of don't. We'll see. It's been a couple of weeks since the last recording. Hopefully you don't notice that if I'm consistent when these come out. I will say though that I was gonna post the day before my birthday. So that didn't happen yet. But an interesting happened. Can't even speak on regular terms. Interesting thing happened for my birthday. It's great. Let me tell you about it. I had, I guess it's called a mental breakdown. But it was so interesting because I saw it coming. And I don't know, everybody's different, right? Everybody's level of self-awareness is different. I tend to, I don't know, because I think there's levels to overthinking, right? I'm not really gonna act mostly on my overthoughts. I just, I'm doing something and I'm still thinking about whatever I could have been doing or a conversation we had previously, which doesn't affect at all the future conversations because I'm still gonna go and about it in my particular way, right? I'm not gonna say something out of the ordinary than what I would have said, even though I've been thinking about it and it's like, hey, maybe I should say this instead. Hopefully I don't lose you. Stay with me. So, on top of that, I have periods of going numb. And for me, going numb is kind of like zombie mode. Just doing the bare minimum, right? Just to keep going. So it's day in, day out, and I'm sure everybody does this part where it's go to work, go home, go to work, go to home, go to school, go home, go to school, whatever you're supposed to be doing, you do that, and then that's it. Nothing too extravagant or outside the box, just general day-to-day thing. It's a level down of consciousness though. So even if something totally sucks, it's just what I'm doing. It doesn't have any real significance to it. Likewise, if something is supposed to be completely positive, I mean, depending on how positive it is or how makes my day kind of thing, it could bring me out of it, but mostly it's just like a and then a back to, straight line. I hope that makes sense. So, I think on the first day, and I'm working on my time storytelling, so hopefully I get this right. On the first day, I felt myself going numb, right? I got used to a new schedule or cycle, and now it's stagnant. I think that's the word. So now I can do it's so easy that I could do it in my sleep kind of thing, So it sure makes me look fat, but whatever. So the first day, or the first 2 days, I guess, was kind of like a numbing sensation or lack of sensation. I know. Stay with me. So I can lose, or I noticed I was losing interest in the conscious everyday things, right? And I want to say this is a little more than, not thinking, what's the word? There's a word for it. But when, like, you don't have to think when you're brushing your teeth. Sometimes you don't even have to think when you're driving. It goes a little past that, right? Because it'll follow the whole day. So I can't even tell you on a regular day-to-day basis on what I did yesterday, but So I couldn't even, or I can tell you what I've done, but I have no emotion towards it. So that was step one. The next step was and I was fighting that, right? Because I don't want to go numb. I want to be here present with you. I want to be conscious of what's going on, right? God is so good, and just to sleep through it, I don't want to do that anymore, God's so good to me, and I'm thankful for everything he's given me and blessed me with, and things that I didn't even want to be blessed with, right? I got 6 siblings, 7 nieces and nephews, tons of adopted kids. It's a lot of extra pets, It's definitely not a curse, though. I could never say that. They're all very, very, very big, appreciated blessings. And so thankful for each and every one of them. So, carrying on. God is good. I don't want to go numb. So I had to fight it, right? I have to actively fight it. I have to actively say something along the lines of, hey, I'm here in this moment, in this space. It's probably the long version. I probably kept it shorter, but to give you different ideas of what I tell myself. Remember this moment, basically. So I have a lot of random thoughts, or I know I've thought, remember this moment, and I have no idea what that moment is. But the idea is to be, or just give it an extra level of consciousness. Like, hey, I'm here, I'm not cold, it's not hot, I feel pretty good, life is good, sun is out, I'm breathing. Just bringing it back to a layer of consciousness. I want to be here. I don't want to zone out. So this might be weird for a few of y'all, or many of y'all. And maybe it's a regular thing to everybody, but everybody has their hobbies or their whatever to keep them going. I'm still figuring all that out, I've always wondered about adults, but I'll come back to that later. So actively fighting the numbness was the first 2 days. And then on the 3rd and 4th day, hey, it's Diana Salazar. Be sure to subscribe and check in every Wednesday for new episodes. God bless.